Hello Aquarius, I'm going to be doing your monthly forecast reading for an Aquarius Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of February. I'll be using 3 different decks today, 2 tarot decks and 1 oracle deck. I'll be using the Spirit Song Tarot that works through animals, the Goddess Oracle deck, and then I just got this Ethereal Visions Tarot deck. It's a really beautiful deck. I recommend it to anybody that wants to try out a new deck. I really love this deck. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'll be using a 7-card spread for the month of February this month. And then before we start, I am going to do an energy clearing. Alright, I'll start shuffling the deck. As I shuffle, just take a nice deep breath. Really visualize what you're putting in your intentions for this month of February and what you want to have come up and what you want to know. Whatever it is, it can be anything. Just really visualize your energy going into the cards. Shuffling the last deck. Okay. Alright, let's start. So with where you're going to be at in this month of February, we have the 6 of Swords. Swords are air signs like you, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So this could be you, Aquarius, or it could be your situation. Give me a moment to reflect over this card. So I think you're going to be going through a change this month. Some kind of transition you're heading towards wherever you're journeying that could be bringing you some security, or at least just bringing some solutions to maybe like a complicated situation you've been dealing with, whether it was with career or romance or your home life, anything. I think you're kind of coming out of a challenging time and you're finally going through a more positive change. It's going to bring the solutions and the security that you're looking for, and I think your mind is more at ease now, just knowing that things are turning around for the better and you have a lot to look forward ahead of you. There's a bright horizon awaiting you, a bunch of possibilities. So yeah, definitely some big changes coming up, but I'll share more once I pull the next card. For your inner focus this month, we have the Star. Yeah, so bright things coming for you. Give me one more moment to kind of sit with this card so I can look over both of these cards and see what else I'm picking up. Yeah, so I think you are entering a new phase in your life that's bringing in a lot of light that's shining in this chapter of your life. And it's bringing new wisdom to you through these changes that you're going through. And I feel like it's definitely time for you to embrace these new changes and these new ideas and this growth that you're going through, because you could be going through a renewal of some sort that's bringing a lot of serenity in your life and a lot of clarity in areas that maybe weren't as clear. And you're finally like feeling very hopeful for what's taking place for you, at least in this month. And it's just bringing you a lot of like contentment. Whatever progress you're making and moving forward, you're going in the right direction, and like better things are just going to continue to keep coming so far. It's going to be, things are going to be looking very hopeful for you this month, and it's going to feel really good just like looking within and just like knowing that you're making the work happen and you're putting things in the right direction. So definitely something to be really happy about. I'm just getting like that whatever work you're putting in, you're going to get really good results from, and to just continue going in the direction that you're going, because it's going to bring a lot of light into your life so far. And then for the outer focus for this month, we have a reverse the well. Give me a moment to reflect over this card. Yeah, so I think in your, what's happening on the outside is endings. I think that you're wrapping things up in certain areas. Maybe your lifestyle you were living the months prior is kind of wrapping up, like that's kind of ending in your physical reality. Now you're making space for what's coming in and the new things that are happening in these changes for you that are positive. And some of you might think this could be negative, that so there's some things ending, but I think there's a majority of you that know this is positive, that whatever is ending, that's coming through this change, because I think you were dealing with some stagnant energy, and what you were dealing with before, like this new situation arose, and now you're finally just feeling pleased with like the results you're getting so far, because now you're seeing that things are finally changing for the better. I think you guys were dealing with a lot before, and now things are finally turning upward for you instead of downward. So yeah, definitely things are going in the right direction so far, and to not be worried about like certain things that are ending in your life, because those things that are ending are for the better of the whole situation that you're in, and you'll feel a lot more confident in yourself just knowing that. So yeah, definitely that's what I'm getting from that. For how you're going to thrive this month, we have a reversed 7 of Cups. Cups are water signs: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Give me a moment to go over this card. So, I think definitely the way you'll thrive this month is to not let any feelings of insecurity overwhelm you and tempt you into falling into traps of like indecision and thinking that something could go wrong, just because when things start to go right, you start to question, you start to worry and feel insecure of like, oh, is this really gonna work for me? Is this really gonna is this gonna turn out in my favor, these changes that are happening? And this is just saying, like, don't let these kind of feelings take over you, because the way you're going to thrive is being confident and believing in yourself, and not being tempted to, like, fall into those feelings of overwhelming, emotions and thoughts, just because maybe you have dealt with things not always going your way. But this is just coming up to say, like, things can go your way, but you have to, like I said, be really confident in what you're doing and really confident in the changes that are taking place, and knowing that things can turn around for the better. But to just not fall into temptation, into areas where it could pull you away from the progress that you're making. So that's going to be really important for how you're going to thrive. You just really got to stay focused in what you're already putting your energy towards. and just really stay dedicated in that area and don't let any feelings of insecurity take away your focus, and knowing that you can have what you're going for and that things can go right for you. You just can't let like any negative emotions or feelings bring you down, because that's how you're going to thrive. It's just being in your power and staying confident in your pursuit, and then things will continue to thrive. That's what I'm getting from that. Alright, and so for the next card, we have in the placement of how you're going to struggle this month, or what's going to cause your struggle this month, we have a reverse 10 of Swords. Give me a moment to go over this card. Yeah, so I think your struggle this month is just recovering yourself in your body from whatever struggle you were going through prior to like things turning around for you. I think you were dealing with a difficult time, and I think your struggle too is just because I think you're going to recover fine from whatever like difficult time you're coming out of, but maybe you're just having a difficult time struggling with having the hope that you're going to recover and things are going to turn out better for you, and accepting that. I think since you came out of such a challenging time, it's skewing your perception of, oh, like I had a history of being hurt and falling down and things just not always going my way, that now when things are, your struggle is questioning and not believing in hope that things can actually turn around for the better, and that you can recover from these situations, and just be in acceptance that, you know, things can go uphill for you, even if they've been downhill for you in the past. So I think that's just your struggle, you holding yourself back from really believing in yourself, knowing and having the hope that things can heal and mend, and things can make drastic changes for, you know, the overall better of the whole situation in a way that is healthy. But this is all just about you and how you're gonna believe and see, you know, the things that are happening to you, because the results are showing, like, things are turning around because you are putting in the work and you're making it possible for yourself to make better changes. But you just can't let the past keep you in this negative doubt that things could just fall downhill again. You have to find the hope to believe that you can continue to make progress and move forward from these difficult times that you were maybe dealing with recently, or even just deep in the past. Whatever it is, like, that's the only thing I think that's going to be your struggle, is just believing that you can recover from this and that there is hope for you, but you're the only one skewing your perception and making yourself believe that that's possible. Like, you're the only one holding yourself back from that. So I think that's your biggest struggle this month. So really, just again, there is hope. You know, that's why the star is coming up there. The signs are being shown to you, Aquarius, that things are turning around. So do not let any thought patterns or emotions or negative ways of thinking like pull you out of that and make you like believe that things can't like go your way this time. Because right now the signs are showing that they are, but you just have to believe in yourself and be confident in that, and just know that there is hope in this situation. That's definitely what I'm getting. And then once you realize that, then it won't be such of a struggle to work your way through it from here. And then the advice we have for you this month, we have Unag, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So I'll read this card to you. Nurturing a cause or relationship is a long-term commitment, and one that can't be rushed. This level of devotion comes from a place of deep loving and concern. I care what happens to my planet and to my loved ones so much that I'm willing to stick with them through thick and thin. This isn't always easy, but to me, it's the only way to ensure that matters are resolved and healed. I listen to the passionate stirrings of my heart. I reach out and take action to let my loved ones know that I deeply care about them. I take action to spur on my pet causes. Never mind what other people think. You will benefit by carrying through with your priorities. You'll feel so good about yourself if you make time for the relationships and projects that truly count in your heart. Do what's important to you and do it with absolute devotion. But remember that there's no competition for your true life's purpose, so there's no need to worry, hurry, or feel that you have to force things to happen. Don't worry about your purpose or your goals. Make no sudden moves. Slow, steady progress is best right now. Ease into your new life instead of rushing into it. Do your new work as a part-time venture to begin with while slowly exiting your old career. Yeah, Aquarius. So honestly, like, that advice is super spot on. Whatever you're putting and devoting your energy to right now, whether it's to a relationship or to a new job, or to a new living space, I get the feeling it has to do with like career and maybe like romance at the same time. That things are gonna move smoothly. Just be patient with this process and just stay devoted in what you're doing. There's no need to compete, like it said. There's no need to hurry or to force things to happen. Like, things are naturally happening and occurring for you, because the signs are showing that, and there's hope in all of this, in all this work that you're putting in, because you are getting results. But to just know, like, you have to just go through the trials, through the thick and the thin. Like, things will gradually grow and things will start to make more sense along the way. But to just know, like, as long as you just know that things can turn out, you know, like I said, for the better for you, as long as you just don't worry and you just stay focused on your purpose and your goals, then things will naturally make more progress along the way, and just easing into the situation and not rushing into this, you know, the stage that you're in right now. I think this new work that you're putting your energy and skills into is really going to benefit you and not harm you, and, you know, leaving behind the work or the lifestyle you were living that was more stagnant. I think you have some bright new beginnings ahead of you. You just kind of have to slowly and steadily move into this new beginning with ease, because there's no rush in this process. It doesn't have to be pushed. Like, things are just naturally occurring and happening for you, and there's no finish line. Like, you're not in a race. It's just you going at your own pace, and that's just you realizing that and just pacing yourself and knowing, like, everything is okay in this way. So that's what I'm getting from that. For the lesson for this month, we have Four of Feathers, Sanctuary and Rest, and it's the bear. And the Four of Feathers in the tarot would be the Four of Swords for air signs like you. So I'm going to read this card to you. Okay, a navigator of the dream world, Bear appreciates the value of rest and quietude. He instinctively knows how much downtime is needed to recharge. During this repose, Bear ponders and reflects within the realms of the subconscious, trusting in the healing process that his sanctuary brings. Introspective and strong, Bear is here to remind you that you have within you all the answers you need. If you only pause and listen. When overwhelmed, distance yourself from the situation until you gain back enough strength to stand up to it again. Slow down and nourish your spirit. Be receptive to your intuition. By the grace of your inner sanctum, regroup and recharge. Keywords: retreat, rest, sanctuary, recuperation, healing, spiritual counseling, meditation. Yeah, Aquarius, and that's just like a very valuable lesson for you this month. Just be very steadily slow with yourself this month, and just know that the most important thing is for you to recharge and recover out of this time that was very difficult and overbearing for you, so you can move into this new beginning in a very nice paced way where it's gentle and it feels very healing, and it's putting you back in your strength again. So then you can take on these new changes with more energy instead of like drained energy that you have dealt with like in the past that brought you down. And just really just appreciate this time, because it is going to give you so much in return as if you just realize that and just let yourself take the time that you need for yourself so you can feel better and feel ready to charge ahead, you know, and make things happen. Just trust in this process and the healing will set in. Alright, well that's all I'm getting for you, Aquarius. I feel like you have beautiful things on the way for you and there is nothing to worry about. So I feel like this reading went really well and I hope it was very helpful to you. If you want to do a one-on-one personal reading with me, you can go to the description link box below and you can go to my Instagram, Mystic Yasmin, and you can send me a message, or you can go to my Facebook page, Mystic Yasmin, and book a session with me from there. I hope you have a blessed day, and until next time, Aquarius.